6 days after a major bushfire broke out at Samson Flat in the Adelaide Hills, the CFS says it is 95% contained. Heavy rain this afternoon brought relief to hundreds of firefighters who've been on the ground since Friday. The fire has burned more than 12,500 hectares of scrub and bushland. The number of homes destroyed by the blaze has been revised down to 32, while 125 sheds and other structures have been lost. The Country Fire Service says it hopes to have the fire under control within days, but the threat isn't over yet, with lightning igniting several new blazes around the state. Angelique Johnson begins our coverage.
From raging fire to rain and finally a turning point.
Yeah, nice bit of change, cool weather now, so it's good to get a bit wet.
But with the rain has come lightning and strong winds, raising fears of a flare-up. Fires burning at Paracombe and Parawira remain the biggest concern.
We've got plenty of resources at this fire, so if anything gets up and starts to move, we've got enough combat power to knock it down.
The threat has eased enough for authorities to withdraw the major emergency declaration, allowing recovery efforts to ramp up. The insurance industry estimates losses so far total more than $13 million. But there's some better news on the damage front. The number of homes destroyed has been revised down from 38 to 32.
I know that the firefighters tried everything they possibly could to save each and every one of these homes, and they're devastated because these are community members.
Despite an easing of conditions, some roadblocks remain in place, frustrating residents who are desperate to repair their properties.
The area is totally burnt, there's nothing left here to burn, but that's a blanket rule that we cannot bring anybody in.
Police say the restrictions are for good reason after a tree branch fell on a patrol car. The two officers escaped unhurt.
I suppose if you want a very good example of why people need to take care in that area and why we are controlling the roads so carefully, there it is.
It's likely to be some time before life returns to normal for the affected residents, but there will be a helping hand. 1,300 people have phoned Volunteers SA to assist in the clean-up in the weeks ahead.
Once again, South Australian community rising up, the shining example of community spirit. I'm so impressed.
A pat on the back for firefighters too from the Queen, who today sent a message of appreciation. Angelique Johnson, ABC News, Adelaide.